The tarantula hawks, also known as spider wasps, belong to the tribe Pepsini, which is part of the family Pompilidae. There are 11 genera and 40 species of tarantula hawks, with the genera Pepsis and Hemipepsis being particularly notable. These wasps are parasitoids, meaning they lay their eggs in the bodies of tarantulas that they have previously paralyzed with their venom, and then their larvae feed on the tarantulas until they kill them. The most well-known species can measure up to 5 centimeters in length, with a black-blue body and reddish, shiny wings. Other species have black wings with blue reflections, making it one of the largest wasps. The coloration of their wings warns potential predators that they are dangerous. Aposematism. Their long legs have hook-shaped claws to grasp their victims. The sting of the female can measure 7 millimeters long, making it one of the most painful stings in the world. The female tarantula hawk captures, stings, and paralyzes the spider, then drags its prey back to its burrow or to a specially prepared nest where a single egg is deposited in the abdomen of the spider. It then blocks the entrance, trapping the tarantula inside. When the wasp larva hatches, it creates a small hole in the spider's abdomen, then enters the abdomen, feeding voraciously while avoiding vital organs for as long as possible to keep the spider alive. After several weeks, the larva becomes a pupa. Finally, it turns into an adult and emerges from the spider's abdomen. Jordan from Stallion teaches us how to correctly pour a can of soda. This way, it won't spill or lose its fizz. This is what VIP cinemas look like in Switzerland. It's like a buffet where you can grab any drinks and snacks you want. The best part is that the seats are beds. This is what a dart looks like at 380 kilometers per hour. This slow-motion video was recorded at 100,000 frames per second. Did you know that in the city of Billund, Denmark, there's a warehouse that houses every single Lego set ever released? The first one went on sale in 1958. As you can see, there weren't many at first, but as the years go by, there are more and more collections. Here are the ones from 2023. And as you can see, there are many more shelves for what's to come. Did you know there's a website called Forgotify where you can listen to forgotten songs with 0 plays on Spotify? Just click here. The Encephalartos woody cycad is a cycad found in the city of Billund. It's known as the world's loneliest tree. Since 1895, a female specimen has been sought so that it can reproduce, but none have been found to date. This is Zoe, and she has the largest dog-like tongue in the world. It measures 12.7 centimeters long. This is how future cargo ship operators learn and train to maneuver on the water. These ships are miniature versions of large vessels. James Way built an acrylic acoustic guitar. It is completely transparent and sounds pretty good. This map is located in the Aurora Museum in Iceland. People are invited to pin a marker from the country they're visiting. He is Ottoni Holm, a stunt double in movies. This is how he practices his dramatic falls. Don't try this. He is a professional and knows how to fall without hurting himself. Look at how easily beavers chew wood. It looks like chewing gum. This is the largest calcium stone that has been extracted from a kidney. It measured 13.37 centimeters long by 10.55 centimeters wide. Deer are herbivorous animals. If food is scarce and their diet lacks minerals such as calcium or phosphorus, they may resort to eating meat. Watch as this one eats a snake. This is one of the tricks of magician Javier Mortimer. It looks incredible, doesn't it? Here's how he did it. This arm isn't his, it's fake. It connects to the metal structure it rests on. It looks something like this. At the other end of the cart, there are 2 bags filled with weights that act as a counterweight. And how does he move by moving his feet? He doesn't. If you look closely, you can see how they are pulling him. This was the animatronic used for the giant rat scenes in Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. Have you ever seen an owl's ear? You can see part of its eye. In Germany, a pyramid made of 120 concrete blocks is being constructed. However, as you can see, currently there are only 3 blocks. They add a new one every 10 years. It will be completed by 3183. This is the only tree in the world with its own postal code. It's called the Groom's Oak. Each year, around 1,000 letters from people seeking partners arrive here. Anyone can take the letters and reply. The tree is responsible for more than 100 marriages. Did you know that in China, if you cross the street too soon or too late, your face is projected on a screen for others to see how irresponsible you are? Look at the difference between a fabric made with polyester and one made with cotton. As you can see, polyester absorbs much more grease and dirt. That's why gym clothes generally smell really bad. Fresh, but smelly. These are sea butterflies. They are marine snails. They have 2 lobes shaped like wings that flutter to ascend and descend through the water. This is what the skull of a beluga whale looks like. It's practically flat. However, its head is soft and ball-like. This organ is called the melon and is made of fats and oils. It acts as a kind of radar that they use to communicate and locate their prey through echolocation. She is Lauren Marsden, an actress who recently played Amy in The Pope's Exorcist. On her TikTok, she shows how she eats with prosthetics and makeup. If you pay attention, you can see that here are her lips and her mouth. The rest is silicone. This roller coaster is located in Hulanbur Park in China. You ride on a sled over rails at over 50 kilometers per hour. He is Danilo de Campos, and his job is to dance in the sky. This is one of his amazing routines. On this page, you can see the most beautiful banknote of each year. In 2022, the title went to the Philippines, in 2021 to Mexico's I-20, Aruba in 2019, and Canada in 2018. This is what happens if you open your window when it's minus 50 degrees Celsius outside. Misty Lee creates the sounds that zombies make in movies. Watch how she does it. He is Mohawk Bob, and he uses his hair to promote brands and names. If you pay him enough, he'll paint whatever you ask on his hair. Did you know that in Russia, they serve coffee with breast milk? It's not a joke. A group of lactating women sells their milk to the Coffee Smile Cafe. The owner says they sell around 50 cups a day. Rosalones is creating each of the blocks of Minecraft in real life. Watch how he paints them. Quality control is very demanding. Animation Designs is a company that incorporates the ashes of your video game or loved ones into dinnerware. You can put your grandmother's ashes in a plate or a cup, although I don't know if I could drink from that cup. This is Arturo the tapir, and this is the face he makes when he's scratched. Stephen Richard recreated the scene at the end of Toy Story 1. Look how he modifies the toys to make them look exactly the same. After several attempts, I think it turned out pretty well. This is how snakes that feed on bird eggs eat. First, they ingest the egg. This can take several hours. Once inside, they break the shell. And once they absorb all the liquid inside, they regurgitate it. Did you know this trick for folding pants? He is Jean-Baptiste Chandelier, a paragliding pilot known for flying very close to the ground. Watch how he goes down and up as if it were nothing. Did you know that rainbows are not arcs, but circles? Typically, we don't see them because the horizon gets in the way. In this time lapse, you can see the development of a baby parakeet over 41 days. They change a lot in a short time. And look how tiny it was when it hatched. This animation shows the earthquakes that occurred from January 1st, 1901 to December 31st, 2000, at a rate of 1 year per second. These were the three strongest. On November 4th, 1952, in Kamchatka, Russia, 9.0. On March 28, 1964, in Prince William, Alaska, 9.2. And on May 22, 1960, in Valdivia, Chile. When there isn't much food on the ocean floor, algae-eating fish resort to sucking the bodies of other fish. Every year, the Optical Illusions competition takes place. Matt Pritchard was the 2023 winner with his illusion of Platform 9 and 3-4.